Hello and good day, guys. This is Ralpheal Jackson with InternetIncomeIsIncredible.com. And basically, guys, I just wanted to put together a quick case study for this campaign that I'm running for a company called House of Beautiful Hair. Pretty much market, virgin, 100% virgin celebrity quality hair. Billion-dollar industry, and just want to give you an inside look at my campaign. Now, I'm not going to show you how to set up everything from A to Z, but my goal is to just give you an inside look at how I'm getting leads for this particular campaign, and I'm going to point you in the right direction, just in case you want to set up a campaign for your company, business, product, or service, so on and so forth. So let me give you my disclaimer. This is completely I'm freestyling this. It's not script, so bear with me. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get done. So basically, what I want to do is check this out right here. This is going to be my capture page. All right, capture page. I know it's like very sloppy, but never mind that. All right, and what I want to do is basically set up a campaign where I can get instant traffic, pretty much overnight traffic, to see if my page is converting well, and hopefully get some upgrades in this particular business. So in that case, to get right away traffic, usually you want to go PPC. Now I'm going to use possibly 4 different platforms. The first being, or PPC platforms. One being Bing ads. That's basically advertising on Bing and Yahoo Search Engine. Let me show you real quick. All right. Let's see. Let's go Bing. All right. So check this out. Remy Hair. All right, so basically these ads right here. Here go one right. Oh, actually, that's not it. Let's see. Okay, here go 2 of them. Ads related to Remy. Basically, people are paying every time somebody click these ads. So that's basically pay-per-click traffic. You can do this on Google, Yahoo, Bing, pretty much any search engine for the most part, business.com, so on and so forth. So if you want to get instant right away traffic, this is the best way to go. I'm also going to use Facebook. All right, those sponsor ads. So we'll go Facebook right here. I'm going to use Twitter. A lot of people don't know that Twitter actually have a pay-per-click platform now. And I just start using it. The other day I got over the course of 3 days I got like 1,200 clicks for 5 cents. However, I didn't track it, as you're going to see shortly. So I don't know how many leads came in. But if you're a SEO guy, do search engine optimization, and you do a lot of content marketing, this is going to be a great platform for that, because we now know that Google use social signals, a part of their algorithm. But I don't want to get sidetracked. That's like another video I can cover. And I might actually use Google AdWords. I don't know if I'm going to actually set that up in this particular video, but I might make another video going over that campaign. All right, but today we're going to look at, again, Twitter, Bing, and Facebook. All right, but before we even set up these campaigns, which I already have set up, before you set them up, you want to make sure you have a capture page. All right, now there's 2 different platforms I like to use for capture pages. I'm not going to even try to write that out. Let's see. All right, so one being Optimized Press, and a new one that I just started using called Lead Pages. If you're not technical, and if you say, look, I don't want to learn how to set up web hosting, or I don't know how to make graphics and pretty much all the technical stuff, you want to go with Lead Pages. If you're already skilled with WordPress, I highly recommend Optimized Press, because it's a one-time payment for that software, or plugin, whereas Lead Pages is, I want to say, like $99. No, I think like $47 a month. It's their lowest price point. So, but you can make a page in like 5 minutes. So for this particular campaign, I've chosen to use Optimized Press. All right, you can go to places like Fiverr.com if you want to get someone to set you up like this optimized press style website. Probably might cost should be under $20 depending on what all you want them to do. So take a look at my page. All right, so uh good copy video of one of the leaders that's a part of this company. A couple of videos over here on the right hand side, and check this out. All of this social proof. This always looks good, okay? Because what happens is a lot of times people go to a website, and if it's it got all this flashy stuff on here, they tend to be a little skeptical about it. Is it real? And in our time, one of the biggest things you can do as a marketer is display transparency. Let people know you're a real person. Hey, I do work on the internet, but look, I'm a genuine person. I'm not this person behind the scenes that's just trying to scam people. So when you can get this social proof like Facebook comments and things like this, it just help your site convert almost 20 times better. If you have a website, and if you're, for what reason you can't get all these comments, or maybe you're sharing it on Facebook and people just isn't leaving comments and things like that, you can go over to Fiverr.com and you can actually, pay for Facebook comments. I'm not telling you to do that, but if you had to, I mean that's not a bad idea. But preferably you want to get real comments, okay? Very, very important. So that being said, let's go ahead and kick things off. Let's see. All right. First, we're going to look at Bing ads. Again, that's right here where your ad can show up on the right hand side every time somebody type in the keyword that's related to your market. So if you're selling car insurance, every time somebody type in car insurance, your ad could pretty much show up over here. Now, depending on what market you're in, that's going to dictate how much you actually pay per click. And there's other things you can do to get your cost per click down. What I like to do in the particular market that I'm in, the 100% virgin human hair industry, I'm trying to get clicks for under 30 cents, all right? And I'm hoping that I can make a lead for just under $2, all right? If I can get them for $1, that's fantastic. And by the way, I forgot to mention something. When you build your capture page, you want to make sure you're collecting information, all right? First name, email address, and if you want to, you can even get their phone number, all right? So you want to use something called Aweber. Let's just go over to the website to do that. Actually, this form right here, all right? So when people enter this information, it basically goes over to my Aweber account, and from that point I can follow up with these contacts right through email, because a lot of times people will go to your website, they'll look at your service, they'll look at your opportunity, your product, whatever you're marketing, and most of the time they're not going to join right then and there. They're not going to make a decision. Maybe 2% of the folks that actually go to your website will actually opt in, and a lower percentage than 2% will actually join then and there. But for the most part, it's going to take some time for you to build a relationship with that lead. You might have to call them if that's the type of business model you have, to answer their questions, or you might have to send about 3, 4, 5, maybe 10 different emails over the period of maybe 14 days or so before they'll actually join or buy, join your company or buy your product. All right. So again, you want to use aweber.com to actually, start collecting that type of information so you can market to them through email. And I think this costs it's like $19.95 a month. That they'll allow you to test things out, the service out for 30 days for $1. So I don't have time to show you how to integrate all of these things. Again, I want to just point you in the right direction. So you can go to Fiverr, have somebody put all of this stuff together for you, or go to YouTube and just type in how to set up a capture page or how to use Aweber, so on and so forth. All right. Hopefully you already know how to do this stuff. All right. So if so, then I know all of this is probably you say, okay, let's get into the traffic. So okay, we're going to start with Bing ads. All right, so you want to create you a free account over here at Bing, and once you do that, you'll have to attach your payment method, debit card, PayPal, one of those type of payment methods, and from that point you'll be good to go. What's cool about Bing is they'll actually give you a credit, right, where you can actually spend money, and then up to $50 in advertising, and then they'll actually charge you. All right, so it's not like you gotta fund your account with $50, $100, or whatever, and then you can advertise. But you can come over here, attach your debit card, they'll hit it to make sure it's working for like $1 or so, and from that point you'll be able to advertise up to $50. Then they'll charge you. Eventually they'll give you up to $2,500 in credit, so meaning you can spend $2,500 and then they'll charge you. So in other words, you can make a profit, get a check, and then pay your bill. All right, so what I'm doing now is for this particular campaign, I'm going to just click campaigns. I already have it going for the most part, but I'm going to show you how you would actually set it up. All right, if you from scratch basically. So, and bear with me, got like a lot of things running on my computer, so I'm hoping my computer don't crash. All right, so let's go like this. All right, let me go back to home. Okay, let's see, campaigns. Come on, come on. Let me just close this. Maybe it'll help it out. Okay. I can probably take this down. Alright. Okay, so right here you just want to basically click create campaign. Again, I was at the home tab by default, then I just click campaigns, okay? And you're going to see search and content campaign, and also product ad campaign. For this specific purpose, we want to market our website through search, so you want to click search and content. All right, and whatever the name of your product is, just put that, or your campaign, just put it here. This is a testing. This is for testing purposes, so I'm just going to go House of Beautiful, beautiful hair testing. All right. Time zone, Eastern Time, U.S. and Canada. Let's put $20 here. They're going to ask you your daily budget. You can click. Oh, sorry. You can either choose to go how much you want to spend monthly, or you can go daily. I always tend to go daily, but I think the minimum is $5, so you can actually set it at $5 if you want to. If you want to, if you have the means necessary, then hey, you can set it up to $500 a day if you wanted to, or even 50. But we'll keep it at 5, okay? So now right here it says standard. Spend your budget evenly throughout the day. Through the day. And accelerated. Spend your budget as quickly as possible. I always go accelerated, because what's going to happen is when you go standard, they'll show your ad, I guess periodically throughout the day. I want my ad to be up here pretty much 24/7. The whole time being. All right, so I go accelerated. Let's just do it. Let's make it happen. All right, now locations. What locations do you want to include or exclude? This company is only open in the US right now. It's not a global opportunity, so let's keep it at United States. But if you provide services all across the globe in US speaking countries, then you can go like all countries and regions. You can go US and Canada, or excuse me, say if you just offered if you offered services in like 3 countries, all right, you can just go select cities, metro areas, state, and basically just click this tab, and we'll be able to add the different locations that we provide services in. So there we go. All right, so I would just go United States. This is going like super slow, so I'm not going to do it all. But basically, you get the drift. United States, Mexico, Canada, England, and things of that nature. All right, let's just keep it at United States for now. Okay. All right. Okay. So the next step is to create our ad. All right. Remember when I just went over to Bing and we synced those ads at the bottom and on the right hand side? That's basically going to be your ad copy. Okay. I usually like to make about three, starting off 3 to no more than 5 different ads, because as you'll see here shortly, we want to make sure we basically want our ads to get as many clicks as we possibly can. So if 100 people see our ad, then we want to get as many of those folks out of that 100 to click our ad, because what's going to happen is that's going to actually help us get cheaper clicks, because it kind of tells the search engines, hey, this ad tends to get clicked maybe 30% of the time, or actually let's say 3% of the time, whereas the average ad get clicked maybe 1% of the time. So this ad is relevant to what our users, people that's using their search engine, are searching for, and that's something that they can appreciate, because they want to make sure they offer a good product, and that's going to they're going to reward us for that, basically. So to accomplish that, always make at least 3 ads. Don't just set up one, because you want to see which ad is going to perform the best, and that's something you'll look at after running your campaign for like a week or two. The system will tell you, hey, this is your best performing ad. All right, and usually that's going to help you get a cheaper click, which means you can get cheaper conversions, and you have a higher profit margin, because your cost of advertising is a good price. All right, so in that case, we want to make sure we're writing ads that will grab people attention. All right, so let's see here. It's just a business. If somebody type in Remy hair, 9 times out of 10 they want to buy it. They're looking for information. They're trying to educate themselves, or they're probably trying to find the best price. All right, so many of these folks, probably wouldn't mind monetizing this industry, especially when our family or friends wear this hair if you're African American. So in that case, you can put something like let's see. Let me see. Remy. No. Let's go. Start your Remy hair. I won't have enough characters, but I can go like biz. Since I'm doing this tutorial, normally I will put something here like way more attractive than this, which you'll see my ads here shortly. All right, but let's go. Start your business for $9.97. Huge opportunity. Don't miss out. All right, and now display URL. So let me just put what we want to display right here, and as I'm writing this out, you can look over here to see how it's how it's going to look. House, always go caps instead of lowercase for like the the word itself. House of Beautiful Hair Team. You can like go all lowercase or capitalize it, but studies have shown that when you capitalize these, your display URL, you'll get a higher click-through rate, meaning more people will actually click it. All right, so destination URL. This is the page that we want to send our reps to, prospects to, when they click our ad, where do you want them to go? All right, our website. So if you're, say if you have like, if you got like a page where it's not your home page, but it's maybe like just a page with a different video, or maybe you're testing about 10 different pages, which I recommend so you can know which one is converting the highest, especially if you're using lead pages. All right, so typically when you're doing that, it's like way longer. It might say something like join dash business. It's just like super long, basically. That's where this comes into handy, because we don't want to have this super long URL showing up right here. All right, so basically always keep this as your home page, even if you're not sending people directly to this page. All right, and then just pop whatever page you're sending here, send them to here. I hope that makes sense. All right, so let me just delete this for now. Okay. All right. Okay, so now we want to go start entering our keywords. All right. Now, when you're doing this, you can basically just think about different keywords that people would type into that's searching for your product or service. All right, they actually have a keyword tool. They're going to let us know how many people type in different keywords. Now, right here by default, it's on find keywords on the destination website for your ads. So they're just looking at my website, and you see they got network marketing, online marketing, weave, MLM network, beautiful hair, so on and so forth. I always like to use a different I take a different approach. I don't use this tool. I just go find keywords containing a word or phrase. All right, so click that. You do it this way, but I think you're going to, looking at the big picture, it's better to use this functionality. All right, so I'm just going to type in hair weave, hair, oops, and bear with me, I know my computer is going like super slow. It's because I have this Camtasia running and just a lot of different things up right now. All right, so hair weave. Okay. All right, and you would just click search. All right. And for some reason, Bing ads just tend to go super slow. I wish they can do something to like speed it up. All right. Real quick, make sure you uncheck content. All right. Exact phrase and broad. I'm not going to go over the difference right now, but look, just go and type in PPC training or Bing ads training, and you will find more detailed information on what the difference, what's the difference between these like phrases and stuff. But basically, in short, exact is if when people go to let's say Bing, Google, Yahoo, and they type in hair, all right, that's the exact phrase. All right, the exact keyword. Now, phrase might be something that's similar. All right, so for instance, somebody might type in hair is money, or hair is money, or money is hair. Just basically different ways to use that particular phrase. Whereas broad, this can be pretty much anything. With, let's take hair weave for instance. Somebody might type in best places to buy hair weave in Michigan, or hair weave for sale in Florida, or best places to buy hair weave online. All right, so that's basically that. A lot of people say don't even use broad just because it's all across the board. I do, because I need as much traffic as I possibly can get, and the point of my ad is we want to write these out to make sure we're attracting the right clicks. All right, so notice I put 997. All right, because sometimes people just want information, but by me putting 997, people, they'll automatically know, okay, this is something to buy. All right, so if they don't want to buy nothing, usually they probably won't click it anyway. All right, so just a small tip there. All right, so let's click broad. All right, and now what we want to do is just select any keyword that we think is relevant to our product, service, our business model. All right, hair color salon. Mm, uh, willing to test. All right, if it don't work, we'll know, and we just pause it or delete it from our campaign. So I would test this out. Beauty shops, I would test this out. Best hairstylists. And you pretty much just want to select anything that's relevant to what you're marketing. All right. So once you find some, just click add right here, and it's going to go over to this box. All right, and what I would do next normally is I would type in maybe weave, or I would type in what else is relevant to what I'm marketing. Well, I know this is for the most part an African American market. Other races do wear this hair. All right, so I'm going to figure out ways to reach those different cultures as well. But for now, I want to specifically focus on the African American community. So another keyword I could type in is woman or African American women entrepreneurs, or I can go black. No. Let's see. I can figure out other companies that sell this hair, or I know I heard of something called Milky Way weave, or just different. You can go to Amazon to find stuff out like that, and I will come back and put those keywords in here to see if people search for them. All right, another thing you can do is you can look for magazines, all right, that's for the most part that have a following of African Americans. So for instance, you can go Ebony or Jet magazine, or pretty much even websites that like a Black Planet, and put that in here. I actually tried that keyword and I didn't get any conversions from it, but just wanted to give you different ideas for what type of keywords you want to put in here, just to see if if you can get more traffic and stuff. Because right here they're letting us know how many people search for it, type this in. Like last month, hair weave, over 3,000 people. All right, hair color salon, over 2,000 people. All right, so we can potentially get a lot of traffic, and you want to do this for again, any market. Basically, just look for phrases that someone that's interested in what you market would be more likely to type in on the search engines. All right, now over here we see bid. This is letting them know how much will pay per click, the max. All right, I'm going to change this all down to 30 cents. I usually don't do it right here because I will have to manually do it and it just take forever. All right, so let's click save. Javay, how's everything going? How's everything looking? Ray? Javay, Ray? Oh, no, I can't. Yeah. How's everything looking? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm actually doing a training with two of my good friends, amazing business partners. So you may hear them in the background. All right. So, sorry. Let me go up. And guys, if I do explain something, and if you want me to elaborate more on it, please, just let me know. Say, can you explain that a little further? Okay. Can you guys hear me? Okay, cool. Okay, so let's go up. Uh, oops, sorry. Computer is going so slow, guys. I do apologize for this. All right. Okay. Here we go. All right. So the next step, it says actually set bids right here. I usually just leave this as is. Right here, targeting options. All right, advanced targeting options. Basically, they're saying, okay, how many days do you want to show this? If your business is only open, let's say 5 days a week, then just click days right here. Come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so all right, so in that case, I wouldn't show my ads on Sunday and Saturday. Okay, now if you are open 7 days a week, of course, just leave it as is, and then times. Maybe you're open from, let's say, maybe 6 a.m. to maybe 6 p.m. or maybe 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So in that case, we can run our ads, let's just go 7 a.m. and we can go, just unclick this right here and just pretty much do whatever, fits your business model. One thing about Bing in comparison to other PPC platforms, if you open up at 9, let's say 9 a.m., there's no way for you to, or that I know of, if you know a way, leave a comment below, things like that. But you can't just set it at 9 a.m. You will have to go 7 a.m. or 11 a.m. So that's like the only, I guess, downfall about that. But some people like coming in and having leads to talk to, so in that case, if you do open up at 9 a.m., turn it on 2 hours before you open the doors, and you can have people to talk to as soon as you get in there. So just whatever works for you. Demographic, by default, is going to be both genders and all ages. I always leave this as is. And devices, if you have a website that's not optimized for mobile, then you want to make sure you uncheck smartphones and tablet devices. If your site is only optimized for mobile, it will be smart to uncheck desktops and laptops. My site is optimized for mobile as well as desktops, pretty much everything, so I'll leave that as is by default. Ad distribution, where on the internet do you want to show your ads? All right, this is very, very, very important. As a matter of fact, there's a step that I forgot to do that I'm going to go back to. All right, so look, always uncheck content network, because this is basically partners of Bing. All right, so for instance, I can contact Bing. Say if I have a website, I can say, hey, I want to show your ads, or the advertising of people that use your platform on my website. So what happens is every time somebody would click the ad that's on my website, all right, Bing would pretty much make a percentage of it. I don't know, I forgot the percentage, but let's just say maybe they'll make 30% and they will pay me 70%. While that's good, however, you do have a lot of people that's doing just fraudulent stuff. I mean, that it's just not a good thing, and it's going to take you're going to have to really know your stuff to make sure your ads are only showing up on people that have reputable business models. All right, so you can get the best bang for your buck. So that's like a whole nother training in itself. Really good platform, but for now, let's keep that unchecked. All right, and right here, search network, are all search networks, Bing and Yahoo Search and syndicated search partners, or you can just go Bing and Yahoo Search Engine. So this is basically Yahoo, Bing, and any of their other big websites, plus their syndicated search partners. All right, I always keep this tracked right here. But if you just want to go, let's say Bing and Yahoo only, meaning you only want your ads to show up on those search engines, just click this right here. All right, own and operate it only. Okay. So now let me go back up here real quick. Where is it at? Let's see. That's not it. Let's see when. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right, look, check this out. Advanced location options, show ads to people in searching for or viewing pages about your targeted location. Not too long ago, I was doing some marketing for my client. I mean, these guys spend about $2,000 a month on advertising, and we started getting a lot of fake leads in, and for months I could not figure out why. We kind of lost some money. We did get refunded, and I did a Google search on this, and I seen that other people were struggling with the same challenge, where people would go to our website and enter fake information. All right, so eventually I found the solution. What I had to do was I had to select this right here, show ads to people in your targeted location. So by default, right, although I'm only advertising in the US, my ads could show up in, let's say, maybe I don't want to just single any country out, but let's say, I guess, Russia. Okay. Right now someone could be in Russia, or maybe England, or Africa, or Mexico, and they can use like a US search engine, and just because they're searching in the US, even though they're outside of the US, right, they could still see my ads, therefore they could click them. All right, for some reason, I don't know exactly why, when we did do that, follow that model, we got a lot of fraudulent leads. We got a lot of good leads outside of the country, but we got a lot of bad leads as well. And you can really lose money doing that. So make a long story short, always click this right here, show ads to people in your targeted location. All right. So let's go ahead and scroll down. Oops. All right. Pricing model schedule. Um, when do you want your ads to run? Exclusions. All right. So you can leave all of this as is. If there's a lot of tutorials that Bing have that kind of go into more detail about each feature. All right. So I always just leave that as is. So click save. All right. Okay, so for the most part, guys, I know that probably seemed like it's a lot, but it's really not. You do this like 1 or 2 or 3 times, you'll be able to probably do it with your eyes closed. All right, so that campaign is pretty much set up, but let me do this one step, and then I'm gonna let you actually look at my campaign so you can see how it's performing. Now, guys, you can get right away traffic. Usually within 2 to 3 hours, you will start getting visitors. If you want to build a list fast, this is by far one of the best ways to get traffic. I like Google AdWords a lot, but you're going to pay a lot more per click, so it's good to start off right here if you're a beginner. To get you some affordable clicks, see if you can get you some lists, and ultimately to build your database of contacts, which could lead to more revenue. So if you notice, guys, right now I got 52.19. This is my bid, meaning how much I'm willing, or the maximum amount that I'm willing to spend per click. All right, because I'm not the only one that's going to be advertising or that desire to advertise on their platform. So they sort of have to, you know, pretty much it's kind of like an auction. Whoever bids the most, in theory should actually rank the highest. All right, so if you're the highest bidder now for any keyword phrase, usually you'll be number one. All right, there's other things you can do to still rank high without paying the highest. Maybe I'll make some more training on that in the future, but for the most part, guys, it's dictated on how much you're willing to bend, and also how many people click your ad, so the click-through rate. All right, so what I want to do for this particular market, because I don't want to spend more than $1 or $2 for a lead, so I would probably put it at maybe uh, let's go 30 cents. All right, 30 cents per click. And I'm just going to click. And each market is different. All right, so if you're in like the car insurance market, it's a lot of competition out there. So you might want to go 80 cents or maybe even upwards of $1.50. But your profit margin might be higher, so it might be more worthwhile. All right, in that sense. All right, so I just set that at 30 cents. Now every time somebody click it, it can cost me up to 30 cents. Probably going to average out to about maybe 17 cents, possibly, or in between 12 and 17 cents per click. All right, okay, so but I know if I sell a product, I can make at least 20 bucks on average. All right, so that might be worthwhile. So just play around with it, see what works best for your business model. So what I want to do now is I'm going to go ahead and delete this campaign. And by the way, guys, I didn't know that my computer was or this Bing Ads was going to be going this slow. So I'm going to create maybe 2 more videos on Twitter PPC and one on Facebook, and I might do one on Google AdWords showing you how to set up one of those campaigns. But for this video, just going to do this, and then we'll stop. All right, so let me delete this right now. Again, that was for testing purposes. Delete. All right, now let's look at last 7 days. Okay. All right, so I pretty much started this like 7 days ago. As you see, I spent $42. I got 455 clicks. So that's 455 people. I mean, excuse me, 53 people that seen my website. All right. Impressions a little over 260,000. And my click through rate is 0.17%. So I can improve this, but still fair enough. It looked like I paid about 9 cents per click. Now that's pretty something I'm really happy with. And I got 23 conversions, so 23 leads, 23 people opt into my Aweber list, and that lead cost me $1.86. So again, I want to get it for no more than $2. What's going to happen is the more data you get back, the more you can optimize your campaign. So whatever don't work, you can throw it out the window. Whatever is working, you can figure out how to maintain it and how to improve it. So when you're starting off, you can expect to basically spend more money, but as your campaign go on and as you get more data, more feedback, you should be able to get leads cheaper, more affordable. So I think from looking at things now, I'm hoping I can eventually get leads for in between 70 cents and $1, which I think I can. It may take another 30 to 60 days, but eventually I know I should be able to do that. All right, so let's click keywords so I can show you. Actually, let's go ads. Let's go ads first. Ads. Ouch. Okay. Oops. Oh. Okay, so remember I told you, you always want to make more than one ad. I actually, to start this campaign off, I did 2, 4, 6. So I did about 8 different ads. And what the system, is going to tell me which ad is performing the best. All right, so impressions. All right, for the most part, okay, this got almost 10,000 impressions, but everything else is over 10,000. So that's like enough impressions for me to know which ad is working the best. And I also have clicks. But here's what's important. Look at this right here. CPA. That stands for cost per action. Okay. How much it's costing us to make a lead. This particular ad, we know it costs us $4.66. That's way too high. I got 5 leads from that ad. Now this right here, $1.51. All right, and right here 84. Ooh, this is looking really good. 31 cents, and we got 4. So what I would do in this case, and I'm going to do it now, is I'm going to pause this. Even though I got the most clicks here, 234. So I'm assuming that. Oh, actually it doesn't. Yeah, it does. No, it doesn't. I was going to say I have the highest click-through rate. This is the highest click-through rate right here. This is the second highest. So I'm going to go ahead and pause that just because it's costing us way too much to make a lead. And now let's see. What else? 151. Everything else is cool. This right here is costing us $2.36. Got one lead right here, 28 clicks. That's not enough data. I'll probably wait till this get to maybe 40. Usually I try to wait till it's like at 70 and 100 clicks, but I already know if I'm paying. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah. If it's costing me $4.66 to make that lead, that's pretty much telling me enough information for me to pause that. So I'm just wanting to keep this running, wait till I get back more data, and eventually I'll know which ad is performing the best. All right. If I wanted to now, I would, probably just go. 1 second. Go. Dog was about to start barking. All right. Okay. So excuse me. So I would go I would probably pause this right here if I just needed to optimize everything right away. I'm having patience with this campaign. Let's get back more data, but I would pause this right here, possibly this one as well, and I will continue letting these other campaigns, you know, run until I found out which one stood out the most. When you narrow it down to your best two performing ads, or one, all right, you then want to create another ad to see if you can, or another two ads to see if you can outdo the one that's performing the best. All right, so you can just keep doing that as long as you want to. Ultimately the goal is to get leads at an affordable rate. All right, now check this out, and this is the last step, and then I'll be wrapping this video up. Okay, we want to look at keywords, because in this particular campaign, I think I have over at least 70 different keywords that I'm bidding on at the moment. A nice amount of those keywords, they're just not going to send me any conversions. They're going to basically, I'm going to lose money on them. All right, so check this out, and I already kind of paused two of them, as you see. All right, clicks. And guys, if right now, I don't know if this seems like it's a lot or it may be overwhelming. Look, it's really not. It's probably one of the easiest things you can do. It may be a little intimidating starting off, especially since we're using our money. Nobody want to lose money. I totally get it. But look, hop in there, just do it. Over time, you'll be extremely comfortable with this, and you'll find it a luxury. Anytime I join a new business, or if I'm marketing a new product, it just feels so good knowing that I can go out there and get traffic right away. Me being an SEO guy, sometimes it take months, even years, to get yourself on the first page of Google, to get that good old free traffic, if you will. So that's going to be a process. It's almost like growing a garden, if you will. It takes time, but for those of us that really need to get out there, make things happen right away, it's a luxury knowing you can go out here and start getting visitors, for the most part the next day, or within a few hours for that matter, to see if you can get some good results. So certainly a luxury once you become comfortable with it. Now check this out. Over the last 7 days, okay, this keyword right here, 61 clicks, and this is the company that I'm a part of. So this should perform the best, but we got 5 leads, and it cost us 74 cents a lead. Now that's super targeted, because if you're typing in House of Beautiful Hair, 9 times out of 10 you already know about the company. I mean, it can't get any better than that. Imagine if I call any one of these 5 folks that opt in, they're pretty much already won over on this business model. They're probably just looking for the right team, the right person to join in business. All right, great leads right there, and they're coming at affordable price points. All right, so beauty supply in Moco space. Look, I got 61 clicks here, $3.68 for the beauty. Okay, sorry. Beauty supply. I got 57 clicks, and it cost $7.29. All right, in Moco space, 56 clicks. So 56 different people went to this website over the course of the last 7 days, paid $4.70. And check this out, conversions. Wow, no conversions. All right, so in other words, we lost money right there. What you want to do in that case, and also right here, beauty salon equipment, 35 clicks, $1.46, no conversions. All right, so we want to pause these keywords, because if 57 people go here, we don't get a lead. That's enough data. If you want to, you can wait till you get to 100 clicks just to be certain. Be certain about it. Make sure that it's not a good keyword. But what you do is you just click on here, okay, and click here, and you will just go up to here where it says edit. All right, click that. All right, and then just click pause, and now your keywords isn't showing up. You can even delete them. I usually don't, because if you look right here, it says increase traffic by adding 25 potential new keywords. A lot of times they'll recommend different keywords that you can use, and if I delete these right here, and if I add those keywords, then I'm pretty much starting back over for scratch. But whereas since I have this pause, and by it already being in my campaign, if I do edit, the system won't let me because it's already here. So I just tend to pause them just to make sure I don't put them back in my campaign again. Okay, all right. Now, right here, 22 clicks, hair salons. I like this keyword a lot. Even though this is probably going to be a multicultural keyword, that could be the case why it's not converting. I'm still willing to test this up to maybe about 50 clicks, just to make sure, because I'm big on this keyword. All right. Hair salon. Okay, no leads here. So as you see, guys, there's a lot of keywords that's not converting. All right. But I want to make sure I get enough data back before I just pause all of those keywords. But check this out, and I'm quite sure I hope you're seeing this. Look, we're getting leads at a really good price point right now. It's only going to get better because look, check this out. As time goes on, we're only going to eliminate stuff that's not working for us. That means we're not going to be spending unnecessary money, all right? And that's going to help us out. You're basically trimming the fat. You're looking for, you're getting to the meat, of the campaign, stuff that's working, that's ultimately helping you, become more successful or build a attractive business model. So let me click conversions, and this is going to pull up all the keywords that are that's currently working for us. All right. Let's see. And basically what will happen is when you pull up conversions, it's going to show you okay, there we go. So okay, 5 here for House of Beautiful hair weave. That's pretty good. 3, 44 cents. What would make sense right now, if you see it says average position $3.97, that means my website is like the third website when people type in hair weave, and that's going to be for that phrase match keyword. If you if remember, the goal is to get leads at a dollar or really under $2 for the most part, but I'm happy if I can get them at a dollar or anything low, less. So if I can get more traffic by increasing my bid, usually if you increase your bid you can rank higher. I might show up at number 2 or possibly 1. I'm going to actually take this up to 30 cents because I have a lot more leverage here at 44 cents. Maybe if I increase my bid, it may cost me 70 cents now for this particular keyword, but I might get leads to come in at a faster rate, a faster pace. All right. So in that case, it might be worthwhile. But if you're just content with, getting leads at this price point, then just, hey, leave it as is, But sometimes I like to speed things up, so I'm going to go a little bit more aggressive. We'll go 30 cents. All right, and you just pretty much do that for each of these keywords that's performing well. All right, right here, this one is leads are coming in or one lead came in at $1.10. I could choose to, and I'll wait to stop loading so you can see it. But what I would do is I would probably lower that bid. All right, so I just went up here and I can actually lower this bid, so that actually might still help even out my overall campaign in terms of cost. All right, so look, just when you get to this point, you just want to just use common sense. Basically, whatever makes sense to you, go ahead and do it. If you never did this before, starting off is going to be your first time doing it. Look, it's a learning process. All right, don't be afraid to just go out there and learn. You might make a few mistakes. I've made plenty of mistakes even when I got good at this. One time I set up my campaign and by mistake I had my bid at I think like $20. So I log in hours later and I see I spent I think like $200 for like 10 clicks, and I was like, oh my goodness. So I called them and they did refund like half of the money back. I probably could have got it all, but I wasn't being aggressive because it was a mistake that I made, anyway. So yeah, just come over here, play around with it. There's a lot of more tutorials you can find on like Bing ads. Just always be learning about different ways to improve your craft and improve your skill set. And once you set up everything, this is the final thing I want to tell you, so you won't make that mistake I made where I paid $20 per click. Where that was my maximum bid. Always make sure your bids is right. So look, oh sorry, go here, current bid. All right, just click that, and it's going to show you. It's going to pull up your highest bid. Before you leave out of your account, if you go in your account, if you set it up for the first a campaign up for the first time, or if you come here to optimize it, if you make any changes. All right, the last step, always click current bid, and the system is going to show us our highest bid. All right, so my highest is 30. All right, if you did that and maybe you seen $3 and you only want to spend 50 cents, then you want to change that right away. So you want pay too much on those keywords. All right, so look, that's pretty much it. Hey, if you like this training, please leave some sterling comments. Assuming I can upload this video to YouTube, I know it's going to, I think it's a limit on YouTube videos, but hopefully this is over there. Leave sterling comments. If you have any questions, look, leave it down there in the comment section. I might make some training on that. So also stay on the lookout for part 2 and part 3 of this training, as I'll show you how to pretty much do the same thing with Twitter, Facebook, and also Google AdWords. Also, go over to my website, internetincomeincredible.com. If you join my list, you'll get my incredible income funnel training, as well as my web traffic videos, in which I show you how to set up a different funnel from like a blog, all of your social media profiles. Also, I'll show you how to get different traffic, different traffic sources. I'll cover a little bit, go in a little bit further detail on like Bing ads, Twitter, and all of those different platforms. So look, this is Ralpheal Jackson. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good one. Bye bye. Whoa.